Tuesday evening. I did fanny packs in multicam black orange thread. And I did some more blue ones. NSW admins in Woodland, ready to ship tomorrow. We got another batch of Rallymans. We put the padded war belts up in 30-32 in multicam and Woodland. Others will be coming. Here is another batch done today. Rallymans without pistols. Here is another set of Rallymans. I don't know if these will have pistols or not. 1 quart canteens. Looks like OD black and OD. Separate batches. More NSW admins out here. Rallymans with pistols here, which leads me to believe that set over there is probably without. Medical insert trays, iPad sleeves. The hoodies are up. These are the lightweight hoodies. Super nice. It's what I wear most of the year. These have the red sugar skulls on them. There are Rallymans with pistols. 2 quart pouches right there. Padded night vision cases. Padded hearing protection cases. Extra large FUPAs. FUPA danglers. Standard FUPAs. 2-point slings. We just did a bunch of OD black medium clothes bags, ATAX IX. I've also got AKM4 micros to match. Here are the blue fanny packs. I think these have all blue guts inside. Yep, royal blue guts inside. Pretty nice. All you guys setting up those rifleman kits. This is the Baofeng or VX6R. We also have a little bit longer one. If you want it totally tight and snug, this way, if you have the extended battery, get the extended one. Your shorty will fit in the extended. You'll just have to adjust the pull cord, you know, adjust the bungee on there. Completely doable. 18650 battery wallets. These hold, we do these with belt attached, pals on the back or Velcro on the back. And these hold 8 123s or 4 18650s or any combo of that. Small clothes bags, medium clothes bags, large clothes bags. We still have 1 modular frog rig available. We've got some 308 split fronts. All you guys running P90s, those wider mags. This is the P90. It'll hold UMP 45 mags also. It'll also hold all your small ones. We got all kinds of slings, M1 Grand chest rigs, lever gun chest rigs, the most compact rig we make, the stacked micro. I've got some shotgun rigs right up there in splatter. Super fun while you're on the range. If it gets real, you can always spray paint it. Got a bunch of vehicle med bags, butt packs. I've still got Woodlands OD black. We've got multicam running again. I've got a bunch of Woodland hydros about to run. Bifold tool carriers are available. Injectable pouches, journal pouches, cigar pouches, EDC organizers, micrococks, stand-up pouches, shotgun cards. This is all different shotgun rifle stuff. We've got all of the Velcro back cards for everything that's Velcro, all the utility multi-tool stuff over there. We have plenty of options for mesh backed, mesh Velcro backed, and as well as pals. For guys who are only running the Velcro back stuff, the pal stuff's cool because you can attach a ton of shit to this, put it in the bag, and then it doesn't grab. So you can have Velcro on both walls and keep a bunch of these in between. Benjamin Brewer, what's up? Working on it. What's going on? Benjamin Brewer, was that you that sent me that fucking Reddit link? a lot of fucking yeast infection up in there. Notice none of them had an order number. 333, what's up? Nobody can hear you. That's just a you thing, man. My sound says that I'm good. Anybody have sound problems? Do we make SBR cases? No. Do we make them? Yeah, there's one sitting right there. Am I going to run them anytime soon? I have no idea, man. If you really need one, go get one. Tell that dipshit that it's only him. He clearly fucking can't hear me, and I can't type out on here. 3:33, we can all hear. Fucking dumbass. Imagine how his life is. Any butt packs? Yeah, I just showed him a second ago. Dean, what up? Stinky Dinky, what's going on? What a name. 21 Kingdom, what's up? Great to see the war belt spinning up. We'll order mine when the size. What size are you, Andy? Hamster, what's going on? I think we got everybody or most everybody. Retype it back out if I missed something you wanted me to see. He has been told, I see that. What do you think was the furthest away you went when you were a kid? I was just listening to Pulling the Thread, and you were talking about how you did concrete work to buy a dirt bike. Oh, fuck. 100 miles? I mean, like, you mean on my own, or was like got in somebody else's truck and went somewhere? I mean, we were going to, when I was a child, I was with friends going to Big Bear and stuff. So, I mean, that's, we're going to the desert all the time, too. Is Hate Bear on here? What's up? I haven't seen him in forever. Not cool hating on the dudes bigger than 30. Yeah. Yep. Staley, what up? Took my wood pile, stacked it all 15 feet long, 5 feet tall. Put some cover over it, man. Get some way to cover that up. Tarps are very temporary. And then once you get something with forks, man, IBC totes is super easy. And I wouldn't even bother stacking it, man. I would just put it in IBC totes. Your time costs money. Jason, what's going on, man? Homestead, what up? Notice he hasn't come back and said he's got his shit unfucked. Did he go away? Or is he just sitting here not with no sound? Japanese beetle traps. I have not, man. I've not. And my chickens won't eat Japanese beetles at all. They look at them sideways and run away from them like they're fucking poisonous. Have you tried feeding them to your chickens? I see a lot of people saying that, man, but I've never, not a single one of my chickens have ever eaten any of those things. I vacuum them up. I go to where there's a concentration, and I vacuum them. As soon as you tap that tree, they will start flying away. Illegal aliens for Kamala, yeah. Eating tacos. How big is the mannequin? It's pretty close to my size. It's pretty close to human size right there. Kiri, what's up? And that's a 36-inch belt right there. Or I sized this as a 36. I can wear it, but it'll, fit more on a 36-inch guy. And I'm not telling you don't try the Japanese beetle thing. I've also seen people say that by putting those pheromones up, you attract in a lot more of them than would have been there. Shipping today, less than 20. What'd you order, Kiri? We run through those things and I never even see the names. They're usually on the second page. Have any nuclear testing mannequins like where they had the bombs go? No, that'd be super cool. I would buy them in a heartbeat. We used to get mannequins all the time, like from International Mail and GQ, like real human being sized mannequins. And man, you buy mannequins now, they're expensive, and you get them and they're shitty. I need to go look at some store fixture stores and see what they've got, like in Nashville or somewhere. See, the Russians are talking shit like the United States is playing with nuclear fire. It pains me to see the nation started World War III. I don't care. I don't care. There's not a fucking thing we can do about it other than dwell on it, and it's going to take time away from us. Yeah, I listened to it. I listened to all the stuff today. Listen to a bunch Monday. We will talk about it on the podcast tomorrow, pulling the thread. If you're a member on YouTube at the $10 membership, those podcasts come out within 3-4 days of recording them. Otherwise, they come out, months later, free to the public. They're still worth listening to, absolutely. We'll do a podcast tomorrow, and if you're Patreon, there's a Q&A up in Patreon to ask questions, and we will make a video in response to those questions. So that video will be made for the Patreon members, and then we will also do a live. We'll be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll be live, and we'll do a giveaway to somebody or multiple people on that thread. And to be a winner, you have to be a member of Patreon. That's how we're going to communicate with you. So if you're not, it's only $5, man. Go join Patreon, and if we pick you, that's how we're going to communicate with you. New on and off compound video is great. Love seeing your adventures. Right on. I'm not even sure which one that is. I saw that pulling the thread is up. I don't know if it's live just yet. It might go live tomorrow. And the Uncrustables video, I thought that was funny. That was a cool one. Been there, what's up? Nobody Adventures, what's going on? Jennifer, what's up? Exactly, if the bombs fall, it's not like I can stop them. So why? Yeah, I mean, the bombs are supposed to fall all the time. There's something that's supposed to wipe us out. Every single year I've been alive, something was going to be the end of the world. Yet here I am. Imagine if I'd have taken all the concern and fear and putting money into all these things, right? Imagine if I'd have just put that money into making money or a business. No matter what's going to happen, would you be better off if you had more money? And the answer is absolutely yes, because money buys you time, money buys you advantage, money buys you options. And you might go out in the country and, buy you an acre property and a shitty little house. Whereas if you had money, you might buy hundreds of acres and then have standoff and actually build some kind of compound and build a building and, do the things you want to do. So no matter what is going to happen, every one of you would be better off if you had a business and had a means to make money and didn't hate what you do to make money. Need a pouch for animal crackers. We could totally do that, DJ. What do they look like? They still come in boxes? For me, it's not a matter of worry. I don't have children or any family aside from the elderly. It's an anger thing. Well, I mean, we can do anger, but when you're operating out of anger, you got a lot more fucking shit coming to you. You know that. Pheromone traps need to be set away from gardens. Any hard-shelled bugs can be stopped by using Dawn and a water hose. While following work program, I'll get with you on email regarding the belt. Andy, I don't know what belt we're talking about, but okay. Tactical snack build video is fire. I want to use the pepperonis and cheese. We can do it. The truth is, we've put out a dozen pouches like that, man. We've as promo pouches and shit. There's a ton of stuff we've put out that would do exactly that. We've put out a lot of pouches that are like our TK4 pouch. So when you lift the lid, it actually lifts the item in there. We've made all kinds of those. Even the Narcan pouch does that. Got some big things coming. Yeah, you do, motherfucker. Yeah, you got shouted out on Wrangler Stars Live last night. Land is one of the few things that they are not. Yep. And no matter how much you have, you'll wish you had more. We came in this building at 10,000 feet and said, man, we'll never fill this up. And then we added 6,000 feet to it, and it's full. It could definitely be organized. I'll never do it. It would take me leaving for a week or two for somebody to organize it. But it's full. Operating your emotions requires self-reflection and logic to figure out just why you are. Yeah, man, compartmentalize things. You don't have a bad day, you have bad fragments of a day. Compartmentalize them, move on. That's all you can do, man. When you dwell on some negative shit, you got a lot more negative shit coming. Cooking in Cannon since 7. My house smells of nice. Nice. Best low-cost industrial sewing machine to make EDC belts. Lowest price. You're not gonna do shit, man. If I don't even deal in low price, man. You're talking to the wrong person. And I have literally made 50 videos and said 1,000 times what machine to get. Pay the $10. Join my membership here. I make a Friday video, ask that question, and I will answer in depth what you need to know. If it ain't worth $10, go on the internet. You have the answer to everything in your hand. The crazy shit is 115 people. I'll bet 60 of them could tell you exactly what I was going to say because I've said it literally 1,000 times. We're also going to do some classes where we're going to bring 10 guys out here and put you on these machines and show you how to run these machines and let you see what the difference between a $1,000 machine and a $3,000 and a $5,000 machine is. But cheap and low cost does not I'm the most expensive dude there is in this industry. And if you find a product that somebody makes that looks like mine and they're charging more, let me know. I'll raise my prices literally within 5 minutes, I'll raise the prices so that I'm still the most expensive. Black Cat. Everybody here that has a star by their name, they're a member here. You just go to join. Join the $10 membership. I'll give you everything you're asking for. Everybody here with a star by your name, do you feel that you get your money's worth? Yeah, plus I just showed you the machines. This machine says Seiko. This says Seiko. This says Nakajima. This says Konso. They're the exact same machines. The hook, the bobbin, the needle bar, the needles, the tensioner, the index finger, they're all the same part. They're literally all the same machines. Are you a member, Jennifer? Oh shit, you are. You have a star next to your name. Amanda's been a member for 25 months, my biggest fan. A necropsy is an autopsy of an animal, and carcinomatosis is a spontaneous cancerous growth that affects the ovaries and tissue in a hen. Do any other animals have that? John, driving down the road, Highway 58, passing Edwards Air Force Base. Right on, man. You seen that kid exposing paid pro? I have not seen it, man. Did my chicken necropsy on camera today. Found cars. Oh, I see what we're talking about. Okay. Do you know what you can do for making a new building to build it differently? I have always thought it would be cool to have the building sectioned off with a place to drop off pallets at each area. Well, we were planning to do, the intention was to, where all these poles are, there's big jacks in there that support these huge trilaminate beams that run through these chases. And the intention was to section this off. But once we got in here, we're like, fuck, we don't even need to section it off. Yeah, I have all kinds of plans, had all kinds of plans. We just got busy. My intention was not to put the company in this building. But yeah, when you build a building, get the widest building you can get because it's easy to add on to the ends than onto the sides. Where you add onto the sides, you're typically, if you're sharing a common wall, that side has to be lower. Someone cut the wood they wanted and returned the saw is my guess. I don't know what we're talking about. I went to TSC yesterday. They had a Husky 450 Rancher. Someone returned, asked them how much for it, and they told me to make an offer, give them $250. That's cool. That's cool, man. New 1,800 square foot shop is already, yeah, that's not a big building, man. I know when we get these things, we're like, holy shit, this is so cool. I got this big building. They get small very fast. Thinking I should have leased the unit that it shares a wall with. 3600 was worried about needing it. Yep, you'll use them both. If not for sale, have you ever ventured into leather belts, etc.? No, not belts. I do some belts. I do some leather. I've not done leather belts. I don't see a need for a leather belt. I have some leather dress belts. Well, like animals, you know, croc skin, stuff like that. My intention is to buy land, then build the building, so I will be able to build it with efficiency in mind. Right on. No matter what you're doing, you will only be limited by money when you build that building. And we have this idea of how much money we can afford, not how much we actually have, how much we can afford, or how much they'll give us a loan for, and then we conform to that. Whereas if you had money, you would never do what you're going to do. You would always do something bigger and better. Leather Bigfoot gun belt, 18-ounce steel core, SOE belts are better. Nice. What about digging down? Absolutely dig down if you're in a place where you can dig down. Probably under a different name. His name is Nick. I don't know what we're fucking talking about here. I just got here. What overall do they store in there? We make, on these sewing machines, we manufacture nylon tactical gear. I started this company 35 years ago. Saw the belt in the, yeah, these ones are 20, 30, and 32 is what we put up the first ones. John's leather dress belt he has costs more than most people's cars. Some of them. I have some shoes like that too. I haven't worn them in forever. I haven't put a collared shirt on in 10 years. I make the best damn freeze-dried bone broth available and package single-serve packets. Nice. We are almost ready to start our vinyl. Just got plywood. Awesome, man. Good for you, dude. It is rare in dogs, but can be found in animals in master size cancerous growth. Not curable at the stage of growth. How old was the chicken? Jason Rappaport, member, 17 months. Four years old. That's an old chicken, man. I'm fucking killing chickens at 4 months. They're starting to get, their feet get huge. The hen's feet get enormous. And they move slowly. Their eyes kind of squint. They'll get labored breathing. I have a hen that's probably 5 years old right now. And she does all of that magnified. Fish antibiotics. You absolutely should store fish antibiotics. Stay clever. Did you tell me you buy Swarovski compact glass? Dude, I fucking typed that into Amazon tonight. Some of those fucking compact Swarovski binos, they're $2,000 and $3,000. Cody, my son, has Vortex I was messing with, and those are pretty nice. He's got some bigger ones than I want. Some compacts just to put in our, you know, in our vehicle backpacks. Day 75. It's been a rough day today. Almost finished. No, do not look at it like that, Angie. You're not almost finished. You're going to go to stage 2 now. Can I find you on your AJ handle? Justin, you can find him at... I'm going to walk over here and this motherfucker's not going to be here. I see it every day. Where do I see it? Every single day I see, here it is. Simmerwell.com. Simmerwell.com. That's where you can find him at. I have the buff Brahma that is 7 years old, still laying. Yeah, but, well, you know more. I mean, you got chicken in your YouTube name. You obviously know more about chickens than me. But you're paying way more to feed that animal than it's produced. I mean, maybe you have an emotional attachment, or it's a pet, or a project breeding or whatever. Don't say rough, say it was a good day. She knows what's up. She knows how to. Looking into opening a distillery. It's a pain. Yeah. Oh, that's Jay. I was gonna say. Yeah, whatever. And then I saw it's Jason. Yeah, he might actually open a distillery. Vortex had some good compact ones. Yeah. Even then, there's still a fucking compact Vortex for the $1,000. My laying hens are speed demons. Free ranging has helped keep. Oh yeah, very much so. Right, very much so. Eating bugs and real food. As a matter of fact, he did just walk past the Tauntaun. She will build you, Glenn, when you're ready. She will build you a 13-foot tall Tauntaun. Apparently, the full-size Tauntaun is 13 feet tall. And when I had her build this one, I didn't have enough head height. Right? The ceiling's not 13 feet tall. When I bought the big giraffe, my intention was to cut a hole right here. Where these carts right here are, my intention was to cut a hole through the ceiling and the floor and have that giraffe upstairs with a basket in its mouth full of like painted hand grenades. But it was too tall. I couldn't put it here. I would have to put it here in the fucking middle of the building. That's why it ended up outside there in the garage. The bird watching people dumped out. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Most of the time they're eating watermelon, cantaloupe, squash. Nice. Well worth the money. I see what you said there, Clever. Right on. Zeiss, Victory are badass. Yeah, $3,000. Did you get the what? So you said it's been a rough day. What happened with the well, Angie? I'm assuming something with the well. Cantaloupe is a natural dewormer. Yeah, people say that all the time about pumpkins. I don't know if my chickens have worms or not, but they eat a fucking ton of pumpkin seeds, like tons. We bring in 120 pumpkins every year, and then we put them on all the fence posts. And then they sit there through the winter, and they kind of melt down, and the seeds go everywhere. The chickens eat them and shit them out all over the place, and we end up with pumpkins growing all over the place. Tim, what's up, dude? Here's that Rallyman vest I just finished up. It's in. The truck had troubles. Took longer than it should have, so not enough work time. Truck died again. More fixing needing. Just got it. The rig I picked up yesterday worked perfect for truck rig. Oh, Jeremy, right on. Doing good. Just out here watering, trying to keep some trees alive. Yep, I did the same thing, man. Same thing. Watering in the evening. Watered, I don't know, 50 trees. Just putting 5 minutes of water on each one. We just put down a bunch of rabbit manure and then cardboarded and mulched a bunch of them. I've got a bunch of them still that are just rabbit manured, but I mean, that's better than raw ground. It's still holding, moisture in there. And the figs finally started producing. We ate the first figs this week, every morning. So from here until October, I'll fucking have just tons and tons of figs probably. Cayenne peppers will help with egg production during the winter, right? I've heard that. Have you seen the jack-o'-lantern thing where you break the skin in the places you want carved out, and you let Oh yeah, I've seen some videos of it, like sped up. Chickens are eating their weight in jalapeno seeds and stems this week. Nice. Yeah, we put all of that out there too. Pigs like everything. Pigs would eat you if you let them. Growing sunflower. Yeah, I did a bunch of sunflowers this year. Because where I had moved the chicken tractor during the winter, I was feeding a lot of birds sunflower seeds to add fat in. And a bunch of them sprouted and just grew out in the yard. So we took 60 feet, about 60 feet, planted 60 feet by 16 feet of black oil sunflower. And then I just broadcast them by hand, mowed it, scalped the ground down, didn't prep it, didn't do anything to it. Broadcast the seed by hand, super heavy, about a 50-pound bag's worth, and then just covered it in straw and then watered it. And they came up. They did great. We will intentionally put them in better next year. And I'm going to silage tarp some stuff this winter. And then we'll actually probably till the soil. I have a tiller for the skid steer, so we'll prep it up. Till it before we put it to bed, till it up, put a bunch of molasses and stuff down, and then silage tarp those areas. Dry here in north. Yeah, it's fucking super dry here. Yeah, fig season is the best season. Yeah, we usually have them by now, but they're a little late this year, I think. When you're ready to clean up the garden, put your birds on it. Yeah, most of my garden's raised bed. Put figs that fall on the ground in a bucket. Need a bunch for fig shine. We don't really let them fall on the ground, man. Feed me figs and tell you you're pretty. Stacked micro rig to keep in the truck. Yeah, so that's a 10.5-inch rig. We've been dehydrating figs with sea salt. Yeah, I dehydrate them once we have them. Have you seen how the Tennessee River is right now? It's down a lot. No, I haven't seen it, man. Will your tractor fit over a raised bed? No, my raised beds are 3 feet off the ground. And my tractor is a TIG, it's an aluminum TIG welded 10 by 10. But they're in very different areas. What are you talking about growing? Garden, vegetables, man. Are your figs ready? I'll have some for you, Angie, next time you're here. We'll go out and pull them right off the tree. Or you can just go pull them off the tree. You know they're really ready because they're purple. When the neck is like sagged, where that neck is just kinked, those are the best ones. Anybody get shipping information today? We shipped a lot of stuff out of here. And a fig is it's really a flower. It's an inside grown flower is what it is. It's not a fruit. And contrary to popular belief, most figs do not require the wasp to fertilize them anymore. Though when you look at my figs have wasps all over them, but that is not the wasp that actually does the fertilization. That wasp can't overwinter here. And about one of the few places in the United States that wasp actually grows, and they have that type of fig, is California. There's some other places too, but not here. I'd like everybody to know that Elijah there likes to suck his own farts, and he's banned and will never comment here again. What state? We're in Tennessee, man. Got something in my eye today, really bad abrasion to my left eye, barely can see. Mr. Greg, man, yeah, Bosch and Law makes some really good medicated eye drops. If you see an optometrist or a urgent care or something, they'll probably hook you up with that if you continue, to need that. Are they predator wasps? This time of year, pests are out. Man, we have a fucking ton of red wasps. Like, if you go outside right now, maybe not in the dark, but as soon as the sun's about to set, and I start watering the garden beds, there's about 50 of them out there. In the basil and the mint, wasps pour out of there. It's like they're sleeping in there or sucking something out of the plant, perhaps. And there'll be hundreds of them in the air, and they'll start coming towards you, and I can literally spray them out of the air with the shower nozzle, the shower head. Figs, goat cheese, bacon. Yeah, I love charcuterie. We go to a restaurant in Colombia. There's 2 of them, and they're a charcuterie board restaurant. So you'll always get figs and dried fruits and hard cheeses and, hard meats and stuff, salami and stuff. Your everything has wasps. That's a good sign, though. It means everything's healthy. Did you see the video I put up today? There was a bunch of wasps in the broadcasting in the video room, and they were just kind of all huddled up there, 5, 6 of them. Suck them up in the vacuum. Hunt pests in the plants. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, red wasps. I don't know what kind of wasps. They're just the wasps that we have here. They'll sting the shit out of you, though. You let something sit out for a while. Don't ride a 4-wheeler for a while. Don't use a vehicle for a while, and they'll make a nest inside that thing. Yeah, vacuum the wasp. Yep. Stepmother used to make strawberry jelly with figs. Right on. Goat soap. I want one of those vacuums. I have the rectangle one, use it all the time. So this is the 18 volt, works great. The 12 volt has a smaller diameter tube, and it actually has more suction because of that. And that's what I used out in the other room. I've got 3 of these, and I've got one of the 12 volts. And for any of you guys, I don't care if it's DeWalt or what, these pumps right here are incredible too. This is only a 12 volt, but it'll air up, a 33 in a couple minutes. It's definitely not like jamming it with something with a tank, but it's very, very compact. Wasps started nesting in my camping chair when we were living in the U-Haul. Is there a chance the wasps come out when you turn it off? No, there's a flapper in there. They can't come out. We were concerned with that. And then you just hand it to a guy and you're like, hey, go dump this out. And it's great fun when he goes to open that hatch up and bang that filter out, and it's full of wasps. Wasp in vehicle door pillars, between doors and pillars suck. Yep. Air pump was awesome yeah, it works great, man. Yeah, mud daubers too. Yeah, mud daubers don't sting though. Those are just the black, iridescent, purpley looking ones. Butter's one of the major food groups. It's crazy. Everywhere I go on your property, I find something that wants to. That's all Tennessee, dude. It's all of Tennessee. Your property is just so fucking dead right now that there's nothing out there to sting you. So would it be a challenge to keep a honeybee beehive box on the property with wasps? Nah, I don't think so, man. I don't think so at all. My neighbor back behind me, she's about 20 acres behind me. She's got a bunch of stacks. She's got beehives back there. And we started seeing bees show up here this year. And I would assume those are her bees coming here. And we can get rid of the bees. I just don't, because the wasps are pollinating shit while they're moving around, whether they know it or not. Dump the vac when John tells you to go outside and do it. Note to self, don't. Nah. We actually left it there for a couple days. I did that a couple days ago. Those wasps are dead. I wouldn't do that to someone. Live in Missouri, honestly, I don't notice too many wasps. Right on. Love the Aquaman video. Awesome how you helped your friend, the water. Oh, that's Dean. That's the dude that's on here commenting right now. Have you seen the trick where you can turn that blower into a water transfer pump? I've seen it. No, but they make one that is a water transfer pump that looks very similar to that. I've not seen, I think you're thinking two different things. They do make one that is a water transfer pump. Worked until 5 this morning, night. Right on. Honey has a decent, yeah, honey doesn't go bad. Even if it solidifies, all you do is chip it out or warm it up and it will go back into a liquid state. They have honey that they've pulled out of pyramids. Are you sure? I hear her bees like to stick around. I don't know what you were talking about. Seem to remember more wasps in the city than out here in Hicksville. So Jose, I didn't even see Jose on here commenting. 7 hives, nice. Old Chevy didn't mind almost 300,000 miles, and that truck still runs great. Nice. 350 motor. Still using honey from our first harvest. Nice. Yeah, if you have any moisture in the honey when they harvest it, it'll ferment. And I've got fermented honey here that when you open it, the lid kind of, has pressure to it, and I still use that shit, and I've never gotten sick from it. VA gave me honey for my foot injury. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they use it for wound care quite a bit, and they used to use it in old times a lot. Suburban has a Vortec 350. Right on. Yeah, my Suburban's got a 350 crate motor in it. It's got less than 5,000 miles on that thing. And then there's a 5.7 in that Yukon that Cody has. Ground bee. Oh yeah, they'll sting the shit out of you, little motherfuckers. Wife purposely fermented honey, 3 gallons of mead in the cellar. Nice. Nice. Oh, you got a mouse. Is Jason making the bigger lightweight hoodies, not red line? No, we only got them up to 3. What we should have put on there was the USPA, the United States Post-Apocalypse. We should do those on a lightweight hoodie. Those will be awesome. After the video, I did snag a 3/4 ton Sierra. Nice. Yeah, that new truck's nice. Too bad Woodland NSW admins were one I was hoping multicam. Well, fucking order one in multicam. Send me an email. Well, we're running some in multicam. We just were low on multicam, so we're running a bunch of Woodland shit right now. Well, until multicam comes in, I got a quarter roll. We're just saving for, shit that gets other stuff out. Stung under the eye by wasp with like a slot. Oh, that would suck. Will you sell the padded suspender as a... No, I've said 100 times we're not. They're components. Order them as they come available. It's a pain in the ass for us to sit on those things. I do not have the capacity. There's some of the guys on this video here have been in this shop in the last week or 2 weeks. We are running a fucking ton of gear. with the few employees that we run. Like these machines are not full. So we run batches. They ran all these mag pouches today. They ran all this shit on the table was made today. There's a bunch of shit up front. Plus they're well into a bunch of other stuff. We run them and then we just go from one component to the next. And in the middle of all that, we're running a ton of other shit through the day also that gets all these other orders out the door. So buy them as you get them. There's not ever going to be a cost advantage on it either. If we ever bundled them, we would charge more. These belts are on pre-sale tonight, these 2 sizes. They're going up in price. The larger belts, every size up is going to cost more also. But when you see them drop the first time, that is a pre-sale on that. They're going up 25 bucks. Kevin, can you have a job? Where do you live? What do you do? Why do I need you? Why would I give you a job? Yes, fat guy tax. We literally call it the fat guy tax. And the beauty is all my fat friends, like the actual friends, they're all fucking way in better shape right now than they were a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago. Utah, 15-year electrician. Well, buddy, I'm in Tennessee, and I'm not going to pay you anywhere near what you could make being an electrician. If you just want to move to the middle of nowhere and live in the most impoverished town of all of Tennessee, I'll give you a job perhaps, maybe. I give a lot of people a job. Most of them don't last. I'll work. I don't have remote work, buddy. There is nothing you can do remote. Everything that I would need you to do has to be on property. Big bone. Mom says I have a thyroid problem. Any tips on raid modding? What is raid modding? Tell me. What is raid modding? Where you cut the pockets off and move them up because your belt interferes with your lower pockets, so you put your upper pockets on your shoulders and you put your lower pockets on your chest and you put them in an angle so you can make it. We used to call that a combat swimmer jacket. Looking into buying a skid steer. I prefer Kubota since I have Kubota tractors. Will be mostly dirt work. Tracks. Oh, always get tracks, buddy. Don't ever get fucking tires. I can't think of any reason to get tires. Unless you're always on concrete. I want the 36 on the mannequin. I don't care about it. The 36 on the mannequin I actually made for Chuck Peoples. I just didn't get over there to give $299 down from $409. They're fucking awesome, dude. You fucking look like you feel better. Lost 10 pounds in 10 days just working my ass. Good. Good. Yeah, techs are full of gear every day. Guys, we order 10,000 labels at a time. We go through 10,000 labels in 2 months, sometimes 3 months. 10,000 pieces of gear get labeled. 268 from 380. That's awesome, man. Huge game changer, man. Your fucking joints have got to feel better. Only time to not get tracks is on ice. Okay. Yeah, if you're ever running on wet ground tracks, if you're ever running like damp ground tracks, if you're ever running on any kind of hill tracks, and we use low pressure tracks. We have wider tracks that are low pressure tracks. 224 for a week. And if you've already got a relationship with your skid steer dealer and you're happy with it, then that's awesome. Hear it growling. This cat's in here got a mouse growling at the other mouse. And
They'll bat at
And the lighter color, the cream and gray cat, he don't know what to do with it. That fucking cat's never caught a mouse. If he gets it, he doesn't do shit with it. Jump down from the second floor like I was 20 again, losing 80 pounds. Yeah, be careful with that, dude. Be careful with that, man. I do stupid shit like that too, and I regret it every single time, man. I don't even lift something heavy one-handed over the bed rail anymore. Metric paper wasp. Metric paper wasp has red body, black wings. That's what you see. Yep, that's it. That describes it perfectly. 12-hour stand the whole time. 6 months ago, I couldn't stand. Good, man. Good. Get some motion in there too, man. Get a massage therapist. Do some water work. Do some body weight, functional fitness stuff, man. Go to a class. Get a trainer, man. It'll make such a huge difference. 60 pounds, nice. Weight fluctuates so much. I'm either 235, 160. I'm 180 right now. Swing down in between the rafters, then drop to the ground, not just hop. Got it. Got it. Guys, I'm gonna jump off here. We're gonna have a full day tomorrow. Everybody will be here. We're filming a ton of stuff. We'll do another build video. We're doing a live. We're doing the podcast video. We'll do the Patreon video. I'm sure there'll be some other content in between there. Here's some more mag pouches that were just made. These are Woodlands without mag pouches. So all you guys piecing together that rifleman kit, buy the pieces as you see them available if you think you want to do one of these. Anytime you add a bunch of shit to that order, that's just going to sit here. You're like, when we have orders that can ship versus a guy's partial order, the guys that shit can ship always ships first. And if you're ever in a hurry for some stuff and you see a promo code, the promo code guy's shit ships out after the guys that don't use the codes. Collagen, yep, collagen peptides. I use that. I've also got a joint support from First Form that I've been taking. What's that splatter rig? Oh, 12 gauge micros. New radio made easy, denim lined woodland flat pack. Crack me up. Yep, we made that a long time ago. It just never went live yet. I think something's happening with that right now. I don't know what was put out today information-wise, but there's a bunch of stuff going on that we're about to do. Gregory Christian, welcome, man. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a great night.